The following portion of Great Day KC is sponsored by 1 Hour Heating and Air.
Well, first things first, happy anniversary, 1 Hour Air.
Yeah, you've seen them on the show throughout the years, and EP Micah is with them to tell you about an amazing deal that'll take you back to their beginning.
Hey, this year marks 20 years of 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, serving those families across the Kansas City area. And back again, I teased him a few weeks ago that he was coming back again, and he did. Matt Maynard with 1 Hour Heating and Air joins us once again. Good morning, good to see you.
Good morning, how are you?
Doing well, really good for you guys because celebrating 20 years, what a milestone here inside the community, and you're celebrating with us. So can you tell us about those early days of when it was just the beginnings and for leading up to today?
Absolutely. So I've been with the company for 5 years, so I wasn't around back then. But Steve and Denise Kurtz, and we've talked about it before, they're the owners. They're born and raised here locally, so they have that interest in the community to be able to help the community. They bought into the 1 Hour franchise 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Before that, they owned a company called Temprite Heating and Air Conditioning. They owned that for several years before they moved into the franchise. You just get a lot more benefit having the backing of a franchise.
And with the name too, like even though it may have like that national name per se, it's all about local, and the help here is local, and that's why they've survived over 20 years. And you don't see that with a lot of companies because over the years, a lot of them come and gone. What has allowed you all to really stay inside the heart of KC?
So I do think being part of the franchise has helped us tremendously because there are hundreds, if not thousands, of HVAC companies that pop up every year. And the hardest part with that is kind of knowing your clientele, knowing how to price things properly, knowing where to get things. Being part of the franchise, we get assistance in that when we get national buying power on equipment, so we can give a little bit more affordable pricing. But we have a structure that we're able to follow while also being individually owned and operated and being able to operate locally at the local level.
So you get the help here, and we were talking about last time about the tax credits, which again you can watch on the website from a couple weeks ago. But you also have a personal connection to this story because speaking of helping with the community, you actually serve in the Army National Guard. Can you share how 1 Hour has really supported you when you were overseas?
Absolutely. So the biggest thing, the reason I've been with them for so long, because again, there are so many companies, and for the most part, everybody pays very similar, and there's structure everywhere. But I've stayed with them for so long because when in 2020, I was in Guantanamo Bay, and I'd been there for right around a year. Wasn't sure when I was going to be home because we were extended because of COVID. They weren't letting anybody on or off. I had applied to several different HVAC companies through Indeed, and they were really the only ones that reached out to me and said, let's have a Zoom interview, and hired me through Zoom and held my position for 5 months while I was gone. And the important thing to me was being able to come home to a job and not have to come home and search for a job. And so I was able to come home, spend time with my family, and then go to work knowing I had a job waiting for me.
How does that make you feel personally, like knowing that they held that for you?
It really did mean a lot to me, and it's one of the reasons why I'm still with them, and I don't have any plans on going anywhere, ever, because they just have my back. In 2022, I left again and spent a year in the Middle East. And the entire time we just had support. I had the support of the owners and all the management, all the employees. They would text me, see how I was doing. The owners would send me care packages and stuff like that, to where it was just truly feels like a family-driven company, because it is.
Yeah, definitely. And thank you for your service.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And that really shows up in with the values and how they treat their customers as well, right?
So we have a thing called our Heroes Club, which we've done several segments on because it's such a big deal to us, where we do free maintenance and take care of our veterans, our first responders, fire, EMT, police, nurses, and all of our veterans by being able to do the maintenance and everything for them. But we like to be able to give back whenever we can.
And you're doing that even more so because we don't just have the big 20 here saying the 20th anniversary. They got a special anniversary offer for the homeowners at home. Tell us all about that.
So when we started 20 years ago, our maintenance plan was $150. And since then, with inflation over the course of 20 years, it's gone up to about, I think it's $239 right now. For the limited time during our 20-year anniversary this year, we are renewing, and our new Comfort Club members are It costs $150 for the first year of their maintenance plan.
So you're going back to the beginnings,
Yes,
basically.
yes, yes.
Very nice, very nice. Well, thank you for that deal. Happy 20 years to you. You saw the values that they offer their customers, including Matt himself when he came on board, so appreciate your time as always.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, once again, that special offer, $150 club membership special. Normally, he said the normal price, it's $239. Just visit onehourkc.com to take advantage of that anniversary savings today.
The preceding portion of Great Day KC was sponsored by 1 Hour Heating and Air.